Why is Ash Trevino's Nunu different from others? Ash Trevino's figure can be said to be unique in this world because no one has angular belly and buttocks that look like a large tumor. But have you noticed? Ash Trevino's Nunu looks very strange. If you look closely, it is extremely swollen, and it can even be said to look like a man's. Regarding her extremely abnormal Nunu, netizens have made fun of it, saying that she and Uncle Fester play fencing games for a while before going to bed. So why on earth is this? First of all, Ash is too fat. Her whole body is covered with fat, including the Nunu area. The accumulation of fat makes her Nunu look swollen, just like when you inflate a balloon with air to make it bulge. Secondly, Ash's Nunu has a severe fungal infection. We all know that Ash Trevino's hygiene is very poor. She doesn't seem to take a bath, which is very likely to cause her Nunu to be infected by viruses and thus become strange. Finally, in fact, Ash is very proud of her Nunu. She even created a Nunu song, thinking that she is perfect. Do you think her Nunu has become a no-no? Why hasn't Ash Trevino been thrown in jail yet? First of all, we know that Ash Trevino, as a typical pedo, not only aggressively approached countless underage boys, but even developed romantic relationships with a few of them. Without a doubt, she's a predator, seeing boys as young bodies to satisfy her own desires. From a legal standpoint, this is clearly criminal behavior, but strangely, no one has ever reported her. In fact, some still hang out with her. At one point, Ash was even obsessed with men in prison and claimed she only liked bad boys. Secondly, Ash Trevino doesn't treat her daughters well and has even been summoned multiple times by CPS. She never bought her girls proper beds and missed out on being part of their growth, like celebrating birthdays. In reality, Ash is very jealous of her daughters because she thinks every man in the world should only like her, even including her own father. Lastly, Ash Trevino is the biggest scammer on TikTok. She brags that she grew up rich, with Kardashian-level wealth, but when people call out her real appearance, Ash defends herself by saying it's just haters trying to make her look ugly on purpose. Do you think she belongs in jail? Why does Ash Trevino do nothing but go on dates?
I have a date this week coming up.
Yeah, even though Ash Trevino has made plenty of plans, the thing she's publicly stuck with the longest and done the most of is going on dates. It's practically become her job out of 7 days a week. Ash can go on dates non-stop for 6 days straight. The thing is, beyond dating, she does nothing else. She just lies around lazily in bed daydreaming. Why is Ash Trevino so obsessed with dating? It's even become a part of her life. First, mentally speaking, she's in a really bad place. Right now, she thinks money comes super easily to her, and with no worries about being poor anymore, she's just let herself spiral jumping from one guy to another, even if she's only known him for 3 days. Second, she never got to have a typical teen experience. Ash had kids really young, and that's a big reason she resents her daughter, because Ash feels like her kids held her back, and she can only fully live out the crazy, sweet dating and partying of a young person now that she's in her 40s. Lastly, she actually has nowhere else to go. Dating is the only place where Ash feels like she belongs. How many accents does Ash Trevino really have? Number 1, Spanish Ash. That's right, Ash Trevino isn't actually American, she's Mexican. She loves to think of herself as a classic, fiery Latina. On live streams, she constantly shows off her Spanish, but native speakers say she barely knows the language and even makes up fake words to fool people who don't know better. Honestly, it seems like she probably just learned her Spanish off Duolingo. Number 2, Kardashian Ash.
Literally, never answered my call.
After blowing up into one of TikTok's biggest names, Ash Trevino suddenly got rich. She openly claims she lives like the Kardashians, endless food, endless luxury shopping. And it's not just her lifestyle, even her voice shifted. Now her accent sounds like she's straight out of the Kardashian clan. Number 3, Flirty Ash.
Hey, Daddy.
Pay attention, this one only comes out when she's talking to men. No question about it, it's her automatic switch. 1 second she's being harsh with other women, the next she's melting into a flirty tone and falling head over heels with whatever guy's in front of her. Which Ash Trevino accent is your favorite?
I'll be out of town this week. I really need an assistant, bro. I really need an assistant. And it's so irritating because my family wants to do it, but I don't want no problems, you know? Filter right now, I don't have a filter. Y'all always think everything is a filter. Right now, I don't have a filter. I know, I like fugly. It's fine. But I'm getting ready for tonight's festivities. Yeah. But I know y'all always think everything is a filter, and I don't have a filter right now. I'm sorry. I'll sit there and watch people that I don't like. trust me. Once you cross me, you cross me. So I just feel like it's crazy because y'all talk so much crap about my weight, and I'm not the skinniest female. And I guess y'all feel like I can't take or get anybody, and honestly, I don't put myself out there like that anymore. But in reality, I've been giving myself to one person, and this one person, like, he chooses to do him. So why would I continue to keep putting myself in through the hurt and the pain and all that? My happiness matters, right? So I feel like y'all should just be happy for me, right? I'm living my life. I finally have a place for me and the kids. And honestly, the bed was supposed to get fixed today and it didn't. So tomorrow I'm gonna have my dad come over and fix the bed for my daughter. And actually, I might have to buy her a new one. I have her mattress. I just need the frame. But my friend's actually willing to sell me one of hers. So yeah, like, I'm doing anything possible that I can just to make sure my kids have what they need. So instead of downing me and like talking about me, why don't y'all pray for me? Or why don't y'all just be happy that I'm actually doing good in life? Fuck the haters. If you know, you know. Sometimes wanna be your lover. Sometimes wanna be your friend. Like I said. Oh, man. Well, we were trying to be on Heffa's Live, but they blocked us. I was just telling her that I missed her. She wants to tell a story about me, so I was telling her that I miss her. They blocked us. The hell? What the hell? We got blocked, Vince.
Rude.
They blocked us. You don't want me on your live, but yeah, you're gonna sit there.
It's the ash curse.
And tell a story about me. Make it make sense.
Curse,
make it make sense.
Yeah, thank you.
But she needs to quit lying about saying she bought my kids a bed, because she never bought them a bed. So I don't know where she sent it to. Maybe she sent it to like the imaginary apartment, but she never bought my kids a bed. Alexa, play Como la Flor.
Como la Flor by Selena from Pandora.